Hello and welcome to my Flosstube channel, Catherine Stitches. I'm Catherine and this is my channel all about cross stitch. Sometimes some crochet, chat, but mostly cross stitch and full coverage cross stitch. So if you like that, then yeah, stick around. It is Flosstube number 27 and it is Saturday the 21st of June. It is a Saturday. Sorry, I'm just taking off my shoes because it is so warm. Well, I mean, it's probably not warm in comparison to other areas, but it's very humid. I think it's about 22 or 23 degrees Celsius. And that's warm for us. It's very hot. Like, it's just muggy. Yeah. But I like it. We're not going to complain because we don't get it that often. Okay, so the last 2 weeks have been quite good in terms of my stitching. I've had like a week off sick because that viral thing that I had really just knocked me, and I just had no energy. I really was struggling to get out of bed, just very fatigued, not nice at all. So thankfully I'm feeling a lot better. So I did a little bit more stitching than I normally do. So I worked on a total of 10 projects, 1 new start and 9 whips. I'm just noticing I've left all my bags over here a little bit, so let me just grab them. Okay, we'll start with the new start. I have I'm going to say it's a cold coffee. Because I know that ice will just melt so quickly, so I just make a double espresso with some caramel and then top it up with cold milk. So yeah, it's nice. Out of my new coffee machine, which is really super duper. Okay, new start. Just left it. So this is Honeymoon Sunset. This was my birthday chart I chose from the Cross Stitch Studio. This is artwork by Abraham Hunter, charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. 32 count Easycount Murano 1/110 using CXC. The 2 label CXC because it is thicker. That's why I'm clarifying what it is. So there's quite a few people stitching this. Jenn, the caffeinated crafter, Ailarra stitching this, which I actually didn't realise, and I watched her whip parade this week and was like, oh, you have this one too. Stuart in stitches, and Jade, the 310 stitcher. I think, Jade, you're doing this one. If you're not, sorry, but I think I did see you show it recently in your whip parade. It's whip parade season, and oh my goodness, I am just here for all the whip parades. Do you know when sometimes you just don't really fancy watching regular update videos, but with parades, oh, I'm getting so much temptation. Okay, finally have managed to get this fabric. I didn't get an awful lot done. I only got 1 stitchy session done, 453 stitches. 0.08%. But yeah, this is the start of the tree that I've heard so much about. Yeah. So yes, I had fun. I've had such dilemmas this week about my stitching style, technique, what I like. When you think you've got it figured out, you actually don't have it figured out. Yeah, I thought I knew what I like 32 count and I love using CXC 1/1. But we will go on to my other issues when we get there. Okay, as always, Wednesday and cat, but we will leave that one until the end because yeah, that's my focus on a finish now. Okay, well, first project, everything is everywhere. I've been very unorganized. This Disney Princesses lives in this bag by Canny Little Fox, and I really hope that she can start selling to Northern Ireland again because I need her bags. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pause you for a minute. Okay, sorry. Patrick just came home and I was just warning him I was doing a video. Okay, sorry. This fabric is humongous. Like honestly, I should have started this on something like a 32 count. Okay, so Disney Princesses. This is by Anna and Tara cross stitch on Etsy. I'm doing it on 25 count Lugana, 1/1. No, I'm not doing it 1/1. I'm doing it. I started at 1/1, and I swapped to 2/1 tent using cottons. Yeah, this was a bit of a stitch along with Lindsi from Blushing Pink Stitches, Leann from Small Town Stitches, and I think Sara, Mrs. C Stitches, has started this, so I'll show it first. So this is where I am at. I'm sorry, I'm being all fingers and thumbs today. Oh, that is really showing up crap. This is really difficult to show today, I'm so sorry. Okay, there we go. 6 stitchy sessions. 6. And I'll tell you why. Oh no, I forgot. It doesn't matter, I'll not bother. Okay, so this got 5,322 stitches for 4.74%. So I finished this page here and started working on this page. So I am using this one for Abbi from crossncrafts has created the most amazing challenge. I'm not really into doing challenges. I don't like being told what to do. That's why I don't make plans and I don't say anything, because then I'll just not stick to it. But for this one, Abbi has basically done a PDF on, well, she's created a Facebook group, but you can get the PDF even if you're not on Facebook. And it's the Harry Potter series. So basically you stitch the amount of words that are in the Harry Potter series, which is over 1 million. I think is it 1 million, and I'm not sure. That's why I was saying I forgot the paper. So you can do it however you like. Abbi split it out per chapter and like per pages. So like pages 1 to, I don't know, 1 to 20 or something. There's like 700 stitches. I don't have the thing with me, so I can't. So yeah, she split it down into various pages per chapter, and then per chapter, and then obviously per book. So we start with the Philosopher's Stone, and I wasn't sure how I was going to work it, so I was like, okay, will I do a whip per book, a whip per chapter? So I've decided to do a whip per chapter, I think. So this was my chapter 1. So 5,322 stitches. So that is what I'm doing for a series of challenges. So yeah, I will tell you what I'm doing for chapter 2 as we go on. It's just a really fun way of getting in some progress. So I'm doing this one for chapter 3 because I did do some additional, like I did more than the 4,000 obviously, so I started in on chapter 3, but obviously I'm going to finish chapter 2 first before I work on that again probably. Okay. Right. Next one is stained glass Santa. This is by Luthien Art. This is done on 18 count Ada, 2/1 full cross using CXC, and I'm working on the black. So the last time I had said that I had gone wrong somewhere, and what I was going to do was finish the border essentially, and I did, and it matched. So I'll try to show it like this first of all. So we have matched in terms of the circle. So this got 637 stitches for 31.31%. So I have gone wrong somewhere. It's over here somewhere that I've gone wrong. So have I gone wrong in Santa? I definitely know there is a mistake up here somewhere. But what I'm going to do is, because I know the outside is right, I'm going to then work my way in, and hopefully I can fudge it out a little bit. So yeah, sorry for the wrinkles, I don't iron until I finish. So yeah, I think I'd like the idea of getting that one made into a cushion or something, because I don't really think I would like a frame, because I mean, I don't think I would put it out anywhere, but I think if it was a wee pillow or something, I think that would be quite cute. Alright, next one is Rainbow Dragon. This is artwork by Genovia Art, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This one is done on 28 count, Easycount Brittany. 2/110 using CXC, the one label from crossncrafts. It's slightly thinner. So Sara, Mrs. C stitches, and Nadia, Dark X stitch, are both stitching this one. And I just put in 141 stitches, just one stitchy session. I was all about the dark stitching this past couple of weeks. I haven't really been in the mood to do light stitching. Do we notice anything? I noticed it straight away and I was like, is that appropriate to show? I don't know. Sara, I seen your update and I instantly, you have this as well. So yeah, that one's at 0.61%. So I have a long way to go on that one. And this is in my bag that Dawn Marie, I won and she sent me, and I love it. Okay. Next one is Satura. This is artwork by Margaret Morales, and this is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. 32 count Easycount Murano, 1/110 using CXC. Just one stitchy session, but I was really wanting, I think I said the last time, I really want to get the page finished, so I did. 528 stitches it took. Well, it didn't take to finish it because I've been trying to, like, if there's the colour like right against it, I'm not really trying to park, I'm just working it in. But as you can see, this is max colour, by the way. Sorry, I should have said this is max colour. So, but to be fair, there's not that, like, it's probably going to get worse as I get into her actual self. So yeah, page finish. So what is that? Page finish on Satura, page finish on Disney Princesses. So we're at 2. That's at 3.24%. More dark stitching. This is Merry Mushroom Cottage. This is artwork by Amy Stuart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. 28 count Easycount Brittany, 2/110 using CXC. This one I started for Nina's birthday and she is stitching this one as well. There's a couple of others. I'm really sorry I can't remember the other people. The only person I can remember is Sharon, because she's got the fireplace. I don't know why I remember that. So again, just wanted some dark stitching, so one stitchy session for 410 stitches, and I just worked 310 and some brown, and this is at 2.52%. And because there's obviously not that many colours in this one yet, like, it feels absolutely fine. However, I don't know how this one's gonna go. It is so warm in here. I'm getting quite flustered. Okay, next one is Pink Spring. This is still on the frame because I've been working on it. This is artwork by Ailarra Jose Rosa, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. I'm doing this on 25 count Easycount Lugana, 2/110, and this is all the cottons. So this got 2 stitchy sessions for 1,378 stitches. I got a page finish. it's not too bad yet, but it's gonna get thick, I think. So this is at 4.25% at the minute. Yeah, this has obviously had a lot of darker colours, then this started getting light and I was sort of losing a wee bit of, I don't really want to stitch those light colours, thank you. So yeah, that's what that one is. It's lovely. It really reminds me of the other one that I'm doing. I can't remember, I think it's an Enchanted Place, but there's a lot of light stitching in it. Okay, my second piece that I'm doing for a series of challenges is, this is Museum Shelf. This is artwork by Amy Stuart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is done on 32 count Easycount Murano 1/110 using CXC. So Kim and Jade are also stitching this one. So this only got one stitchy session, however, I got 1,359 stitches in it. And you can certainly see an outline there. Again, I've been trying to well, I'm not doing the frame, I'm cutting that out. Jade, I know you were debating whether to do that or not, but yeah, I'm not doing it. It's extra stitching I do not want to do. So yeah, I'm sort of stitching outside the confines of the page because, yeah, obviously there's, I don't really trust myself that I can count, but you can see, like, clearly when I was up here, I must have parked these down here, but now I've got a few more stitches around them. You know what, I will probably work them in a little bit and just do it like that. So this is for chapter 2 of a series of challenges. So yeah, I'll not get the full page finished for the chapter, but yeah, like I'm a quarter of the way there, roughly, approximately. So yeah, I don't know if there's anyone else doing that one, but yeah. And then, well, my second last one, again with the dark stitching. I'm working on this one at the minute, so this is why it's on a frame. Sorry for the threads. This is Shimmering Witch. This is artwork by Arcane Splendor, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. 25 count Easycount Lugana 2/110 using all the cottons. Dawn Marie's stitching this one as well, and this got 2 stitchy sessions for 959 stitches, bringing this one to 3.62%. So this one is now being switched to 1/1 full cross because I was watching Ebony's update video last night and she was showing some of her projects and I thought, it just looks so good. The 1/1 definitely has a certain look to it on certain projects, and I am really disliking how thick. I know in confetti areas, regardless of whether it's 1/1 or 2/110, it's going to get thick. You know, you're having so many threads going over, and I travel. I don't really care about wasting. I mean, I'm not going to travel like hundreds of stitches, but I mean, yeah, I don't mind traveling from the top of the page to the bottom of the page. It doesn't really bother me at all. And I thought, especially when she showed the one that I'm stitching, an Enchanted Place. Yes. And I thought that looks so different to mine. Hers looks amazing. And I was like, no, I'm going to restart it because I'm really not happy with it. So I'm restarting that one. Now this one, I don't really care if you go from tent to full cross or full cross to tent. I mean, there is probably going to be a noticeable difference in terms of the feel. Like, that's thick. This is obviously, you know, but I mean, let me just go in really close. I mean, you can see some, but I mean, I don't really care. From a distance, no one's gonna know. And if I want to go back to tent, I can. And it's my work and I don't care. So some of my pieces I will be going back to 1/1 full cross. Because I just think at the minute I prefer the look. And the next one, I will finish it. I will not be going back to 1/1 tent, but this is Wednesday and Cat. Mrs. C Stitches, Sara is also doing this one. So this is artwork by Sphinx Design Studio, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. 25 count Easycount Lugana, 2/1 tent. Now this does have all cottons, but it's got some CXE in it as well. This is 10 stitchy sessions over the last 2 weeks, and it got a total of 6,981. Oh, I'm not keeping track of pages. Are we on 3? Pink Spring, Disney Princesses, Satura, we're on 3. So I think, let me check. I'm gonna, because I took a photograph the last time. You can just look at the pretty Wednesday. Okay, yeah. So last time I had this page finished, and this one. So 1, 2, 3 more page finishes on her, and then basically I think it's to about here. This is just all to be filled in with 939 now, and then that'll be finished. So yeah, there obviously I'm not doing the percentage because I'm cropping her, but yeah, I will be showing all of her in my whip parade because I plan to do a whip parade. Yeah, she's much easier to show on the frame. But see this? Oh my goodness, that's probably the most confetti of the whole piece. That is, look at that. Like that, trying to get your needle down into that is, it actually hurts my fingers. Yeah, it's not nice at all. So yeah, I'm gonna finish her to intent. I'm not, there's no way, because I wouldn't get her finished, I don't think. So yeah, that's where she's at. So no percentage, because we know why. So the last 2 weeks I have got a total of 18,174 stitches. So yeah, that's everything. Yeah, we talked about the 1/1. The only thing I haven't talked about is I have decided to UFO one of my pieces. McGonagall's Library, because it's not the fact that it's on 40 count. The 40 count's fine, I can see it. It's the lack of grid. I'm not gonna do a full coverage with no grid. I just can't do it. I did try to actually grid using a really fine tipped, like, you know, fine liner. It still wasn't fine enough. So I'm going to order, I'm gonna do it on another fabric. I think I'll probably do a 32 count. And Lynn from Those Missing Stitches, she's doing this one as well, so it'll be so nice to actually restart it, and because she's got loads done, and because there's so much dark colours, it might be nice to try and do a bit of like colour completion on it. I don't know. The only project where I've done that thus far is my, well, Stained Glass Santa, not really, because I've done obviously some colour on him, but he's being colour completed as we speak. So that is it. Yeah, I'm going to probably continue on with Shimmering Witch today. We are going out for dinner this evening. Then we are going to a little like maritime festival thing tomorrow, which should be good. I really hope the weather stays good. Bobby is currently, the cats are really struggling with the heat. She's on her hammock, but she's got like her leg hanging off, and she's like, looks like she's melted onto it. But yeah, thankfully I'm feeling better. I managed to get out for a run on Thursday morning. It was only an 18-minute run, but it felt great. Then we did a 3-mile walk this morning. We did a little sort of half an hour walk last night. So I'm just trying to slowly get back into getting some steps in, and yeah, being a bit more active. But that's me. That is everything. I am planning to do a whip parade probably next weekend. I will probably continue with the 2 weekly videos because I think they're working for me. But who knows? It just depends what mood I'm in. I think next weekend, because I'll do the whip parade, I probably will leave the update until the week after. I think I'm up to project number way up to like 50, although that doesn't seem, it seems like I've got more than that. Yeah, but I think about 50 if you take away McGonagall's library. And well, we'll see, won't we? We'll see. Then yeah, in my next video I'll have a June update, what I stitched, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's me. I haven't bought anything recently. No buying. Just my fabric for the Honeymoon Sunset, but yeah, try not to really buy and just focusing on what I've got. I've got more than enough to be getting on with, let's be frank. But yeah, I hope you all have a great weekend. You're getting some good stitching in. Let me know what you've been working on, and I will see you, well, for an update in 2 weeks, and I'll see you on my whip parade next Saturday or Sunday. See ya, bye.